just a little sriracha, onion. You can see sriracha, onion, lemon juice. I'm going to peel these. I put them in there frozen. I'm going to peel them and add a little bit of flour to this sauce. Jenna surrounds it better. Makes everything taste great. A little bit of salt and pepper, black pepper. Then over here, oops, I am cooking rice and corn. That sauce, here's my sauce. I have removed the shrimp. They're easy peeled shrimp. And I'm going to give the person eating it the pleasure of peeling it themselves. This is about a tablespoon of Smucker's blackberry jam. And I mixed flour and water, and I use the cold water because the flour dissolves easily in the cold water. Now I'm going to stir this together. And this has a great taste to it. And that blackberry jam is not too sweet. It has just enough tartness to it that I want. And it mixes well with the lemon juice, butter, sriracha, onion, salt, and pepper. Now this will go with the rice. Just add a little bit of salt and pepper to the rice. And this lovely sauce for soy sauce. Here we go. Just going to pour some of that gravy on.
Today we're open for pink salmon and the Skagit rivers. It's our first fishery today for the season. We've been doing it for generation from generation, and I remember always coming out here as a little girl and spending my time out here. And we all grow up being out on this beach and just eating and having a good time as well as working.
We're only expecting a run of 600,000, which is a little smaller than the run was a couple of years ago.
Plus the fact that for some reason the pinks all over, not just the Skagit, but the Stillaguamish, Snohomish, and Fraser, they're all small pinks. And whether usually they're 4.5, 5 pounds, and they're about 3.5 pounds now, so they're quite small.
Catch of the day. Is that fish sticks? Ole. 1, 2, 3, 4 bites and that bugger's done.
These will be sold to, we have a Swinomish Fish Company on the reservation, and they buy all of our pinks, and some they will can, and the eggs they'll use for caviar.
We've been coming down here since time immemorial. Our elders fished here for centuries, and we're just carrying on the tradition, and we just have a little more modern day conveniences than our elders had.
Hi, my name's Lucy Garrett and I'm a PhD researcher at the University of Birmingham. My research is looking at social and genetic networks in sooty terns on Ascension Island. Sooty terns are small seabirds which nest in huge colonies on Ascension, which is one of the most important sites for breeding seabirds in the world. Now, you may be familiar with the term social networks from using popular sites such as Twitter, and the principles which underlie this are the same for how I'm using it in my research. Social networks look at the connections between individuals and how information and other things such as diseases are passed between them. In order to apply this to animals, we need to be able to identify individuals within the population, and to do this, we need to catch some terns. So we can use one of these, which is a fishing catch net, to safely capture birds whilst they're sitting on their eggs. Once we have a bird in the hand, we can place a small metal ring on its leg which has a unique identification number. We also take a GPS location which tells us its position within the colony. And using this information, we can build up a bigger picture of how different individuals are associated with each other within the population. And using this information, we can ask questions such as, are birds related to each other, or do they always nest in the same location? And this can help us to understand changes in population size, structure and distribution. The outputs of my research will be useful for conservation management of this species, which has seen huge declines over the last 20 years.